Hi, I'm Gary Brazenor, Byron Shire Real Estate. I started my career in Western Australia in 2000. I enjoyed building relationships from the outset and the trust of my clients. I'm very process driven. There's a lot of agents who will, give a big promise on price, and in my opinion, it's the process that'll get the result rather than the promise of a big price. I was consistently one of the top performers for Ray White in Western Australia, selling up to 50 properties per annum. 2014, I was travelling with my family, my wife and two daughters, and we'd been around Australia and fell in love with the Byron Shire. I started working with a boutique agency in Byron Bay, selling high-end property to high net worth and high profile clients. It was a great experience and I gained a lot of knowledge selling that high-end property, but I really missed the variety of properties. So I moved across to Byron Shire Real Estate in 2019. I felt it was a good fit. Todd and I really align with our real estate values. It's a small company and I feel that personal approach is something that drew me in. Real estate definitely isn't a job. It's a lifestyle or a way of life. In fact, I recall it was my wedding day and I was doing a deal about 3 minutes before she was to walk down the aisle, and I was speaking to the buyer and they said, "What are you doing now?" And I said, "Well, I'm actually at a wedding." And they said, "Oh, whose wedding?" So it's actually mine. And so I could see my wife, I better go. Agents get a pretty bad rap in this industry, and I didn't want to be like that. Real estate can be done and done well and done at a high level, being transparent and honest while protecting your client's interests.
Hi, my name's Trisha. We've done 4 deals with Gary, selling twice and buying twice. Each time Gary's just made it an easy process because he's so knowledgeable and easy to deal with. I'd highly recommend Gary as an agent. Just his ability to negotiate with people is fantastic, whether you're buying or selling it. Just an easy process with no stress because he's just on top of everything.
Why have I stayed in real estate? Because I'm resilient. Number one, you certainly need to be resilient. I enjoy the psychology of negotiating, and I think with experience comes an understanding of when to push and when to just let a buyer or a seller draw breath. There's been plenty of tears and plenty of laughter, and built plenty of relationships and friendships along the way, and generally we'll have a laugh on the long way, even though it's a stressful situation. Living and selling in the Byron Shire, I'm blessed. It's a fantastic place to raise my family, but equally a fantastic place to be able to sell property. There's an amazing eclectic mix of people and properties, and my job is diverse and interesting, and hence the reason I enjoy going to work each day.